Preparations are well advanced for the official opening of a new state-of-the-art primary school in the village of Saint-Sauveur on Wednesday. The government's press secretary Sean Douglas says Wednesday's event is expected to include a number of top officials. He says the new school is one of the most modern of its kind.
The Prime Minister of Dominica, Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, the Minister for Education and Human Resource Development, Honorable Peter Saint-Jean, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Public Works, Energy and Port, Member of Parliament for Castle Bruce, Honorable Johnson Drago, as well as senior officials from the Ministry of Education, are among guests expected to be present at the official opening on Wednesday from 3 p.m. The new Saint-Sauveur Primary School is set to house about 150 children, and it is easily one of the most modern of its kind in Dominica, and boasts the following: 7 classrooms, a principal's office and reception area, 1 library and a computer room, a laboratory and art room. There's also 1 home economics room, a counseling sick room, staff lounge. You have fire safety equipment, 1 multi-purpose court, a cafeteria and auditorium, a courtyard and playing area, toilets, washrooms and showers for students and staff, a parking lot and an elevator. The new Saint-Sauveur Primary School is designed to educate to international educational building standards with child-friendly architecture to create a functional and fun environment. The color scheme used in each classroom is used to suit each age group with ample natural lighting. The contractor on the project was Mr. Melchizedek Toussaint from the community of Castle Bruce. The consultant was Larab Creole Professional Services. The cost of the new Saint-Sauveur Primary School is $3.8 million Eastern Caribbean dollars, funded under the CARICOM Petroleum Fund facility and the government of Dominica. Construction work began in 2008.
And that's Government's Press Secretary Sean Douglas. The event will be carried live by Kairi FM on Wednesday. And Community Development Minister Gloria Shillingford is calling on the Caribbean Women Association to ensure that all women enjoy the social and economic benefits due to them. She was addressing the 20th Biennial Conference of Kariwa last night.
Women in the Caribbean and indeed throughout the world have at some point faced problems of gender discrimination and inequality and have had to deal with common problems. This has given rise to the formation of national councils in various countries in the Caribbean. These common problems and the struggle to overcome them is what has united women throughout the region, if not the world, and I dare say made way for the formation of this valuable regional organization, Kariwa. In all of this, there have been always strong, courageous women, regardless of class or background, who have refused to be oppressed and who have been willing to fight to ensure that other women like themselves are not marginalized, that their human rights are respected, and that all women enjoy the social and economic benefits that are their due. These efforts have not always been visible, so perhaps this is one area which Kariwa can address. Nonetheless, the contributions of many such women have served as a legacy on which succeeding generations can build and have, in fact, built.
That's Community Development Minister Gloria Shillingford. Meantime, Chairman of VH Inc., Dr. Valder Henry, has called on women in Dominica and the Caribbean to find ways to finance the activities that they want.
And I say to you right now, there are so many calls for proposals going together. There is money awash for activities. The women of the Caribbean must come together, put their heads and their pens together, and write for these proposals. I say to you right now, the EU has a call that's open for €4 million. Listen, the last time I counted, the euro was 3.7. If I do that math, 4 times 3.7, and math was never my strongest topic, it is somewhere like almost 15 million EC dollars available for the taking. Caribbean Export has a call for proposal that expires on May 28th, again with funds between 1 to 5,000 euros. In fact, they just had a call, no, 5,000, sorry, to 30,000 euros. They just had a call that ended last week, Friday, where the minimum you could have applied for was 30,000 euros. And so the women of the Caribbean have to get on to research. I say in the Caribbean, we talk too much, we don't work enough, we don't put things together. So we must stop talking and we must start acting.
The Caribbean Women Association is an umbrella organization representing the National Councils of Women of Dominica, Antigua and Barbuda, Anguilla, Barbados, Grenada, Guyana, Jamaica, Montserrat, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Trinidad and Tobago. The director of the Dominica Social Justice and Peace Committee, Father Franklin Coffey, says the recent stabbing incident, which left one young man dead and another nurse in serious injuries, is a serious matter. He says a grave concern exists as to whether the relevant authorities are reaching out to the extra pressures that are being placed on the youth in Dominica.
Recently, we brought down to Dominica criminologist Dr. Peter Saint-Jacques, who on behalf of Camp Rescue is one of our technical advisors to Camp Rescue, which again deals with the rite of passage of the youth to adulthood. We are struggling at this moment at Camp Rescue to assist or reach out to rescue our young people. Now, Dr. Seja was here and he launched what he called a worldwide peace movement. And one of the areas or communities that he had a program was right in the Gota community, the Fokole community, on the 10th of the month. So we are very saddened when we are trying to promote the peace movement. We want to talk less about violence, but more about peace. This would happen in the very area. In fact, our first Camp Rescue, most of our mentees came from that community. So we feel very sad, 18-year-old young man who was employed, to be, lost his life. We all feel saddened. We are concerned, even with our cadet corps program in all the secondary school of parental support. We had a Girl Guides movement who are this year observing the anniversary, and they're saying, 100 years molding our young women in the community, and they're not getting the recognition, they're not getting the support that they deserve. Okay? So that concerns all of us, Camp Rescue, Social Justice and Peace Committee, the churches. We are concerned. Are we reaching out, to the extra pressures that are being placed on our young people?
Director of the Dominica Social Justice and Peace Committee, Father Franklin Coffey, Justin Joseph of Fonkole, died over the weekend as a result of a single stab wound allegedly inflicted by a youngster from Pottersville. Health Minister Julius Timothy is calling on the adult population to get immunized for tetanus. Timothy was delivering an address to observe Immunization Week this week. He says a special appeal is being made to the Haitian community in that regard.
That the Ministry of Health is encouraging all persons who have not received the tetanus vaccine to report to their health centers and get immunized. An appeal is particularly being made to the Haitian community in our midst to visit the health centers nearest to them to be immunized. Government continues to provide the vaccines free of cost to its citizens. Vaccines are expensive, and so we must embrace the opportunity and get immunized.
That's Dominica's Health Minister Julius Timothy. Meantime, Dominica is also observing Oral Health Week to help raise public awareness of the importance of oral health and how oral diseases can be prevented. Timothy says the theme, Oral Health, Your Choice, Your Responsibility, promotes healthy lifestyles and emphasizes that good dental health can enhance the quality of life.
This includes outreach programs in vulnerable communities where the main objective will be to promote self-awareness among residents. The importance of proper oral hygiene as a means of decay prevention, healthy gums, and pleasant breath cannot be overemphasized.